Well, it all started off so wonderfully today, and I think it's gone alright actually. You're going to laugh at this, but I had this notion. Everybody's been going on about Tom Cruise being off in his yacht. This 777 yacht has been sitting off East Neuk for God knows how many days. And everybody's been going on and on and on about it. Is he on it? Is he on it? Is he on it? So I took a notion in my head last night. I thought, if he's still there today, I'm going to get a boat, I'm going to get chips from the wee chippy, I'm going to get a can of Irn-Bru, and I'm going to get a box of milk tray, just in case. And I'm going to get in my boat and I'm going to go out and see them. And I was all set for it. So I'd made my way to the East Neuk today. While I was doing a market appraisal in Crail, and I stopped by in Anstruther just to see if the boat was there. Unfortunately, he's away. Apparently he's away and he's off of Leith, just off of Edinburgh. He's moored there, or whoever's there. I kind of thought, I mean, it'd be nice just rolling up, but I just thought I'm going to do this video. I'm going to go out there in a boat and do a live video. Going out in a boat, and I'm going to deliver them a box of milk tray. I'm going to deliver them chips from the wee chippy, a fish supper, and a can of Irn-Bru. I wasn't expecting to get on the boat, but I just thought it'd be funny to do. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. So watch out next time there's a boat appears in the East Neuk. I'm there in a flash. We're doing this. Anyway, so I'm on to talk about the housing boom. Have you seen the figures today in terms of where we're going? Now, I'll tell you what, I've just accepted an offer at 37% over the home report value. 37% over the home report value today. And it only went on the market on yesterday. Well, it was actually Sunday night. So it's gone, done and dusted. Sellers are absolutely over the moon. So they're delighted. But that just tells you, and where's it going to stop? And everybody talks about where it's going to crash, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. I can't see it crashing anytime soon. If you look at the press release today, and here's the indicators: UK job vacancies at a record high as wages pick up. So what's happened so far, it's on this post, the link itself, job vacancies have hit a record high in the UK labour market, continues to rebound robustly. According to the latest official figures, the number of vacancies has hit 953,000 vacancies in the marketplace. There's 1 million jobs almost waiting to be filled. Now, you could do the math here. You know how many people are unemployed. So we're at a record rate now. So we're at, in the 3 months to July, this is the Office of National Statistics. The unemployment rate fell to 4.7%. That's better than pre-pandemic almost. 4.7% in the last 3 months to June, while the annual growth rate of average pay was 7.4%. Now you tell me, out of these figures, do any of them suggest that this market's going to cool anytime soon? The answer to that is no. I doubt it very much. So unemployment is under control. It's going to be down. It's, jobs are available. Record, price, salary increases, 7.4% year on year. So that's all a recipe for a boom. People will keep on buying. Shortage of supply, increased demand, boom times are here to stay. It's not going to change anytime soon. I'd be interested to hear your comments on what you think about your area. I saw recently that somebody, it was Rightmove, they put out an email yesterday to say, the housing market's over. But what they failed to say, that the house price dropped at the higher end of the market. In other words, we're talking about houses at 700 to £1 million and above. So that's no us. That's technically not us in the majority in the Fife area. That is somewhere else. So yeah, fair enough. Markets dropped in terms, the prices have dropped in terms of that price point, but they've not dropped any time soon in this price point. As I said, just accepted an offer of 37% over the home report value, and that's over a 6-figure number more for a property. I'm not going to tell you which one, because you could easily work that one out. So that's where we are just now. I'm looking at the graphs in terms of where we are. Maybe just flip this round, let you see this actually. Here we go. So here's the graphs right here. So that's the graph itself from 2001. where the employment, this is the number of jobs available, is in the employment market. So since 2001, look at that, it was almost about 700,000. And in 2005, it was round about that level. 2008, it was round about that level. Then it dropped to about 400,000 in 2010. That's obviously the economic crisis. 2008 to 2010 is where the credit crunch came in. And then it's gone back up and it started to climb again, the number of jobs available as businesses open up and they earn more money, people are getting more jobs available in the marketplace. Then coronavirus hits, boom, it drops like a stone to 400,000 again. That's back at the credit crunch time. And then look at it, it's gone rocketing right up to 953,000 jobs available in the marketplace now. So you tell me, out of all that, do you genuinely think there's going to be a housing crash? I don't think so anytime soon, as I said. Let's look at some of the other numbers. So this time last year, we had millions of people on furlough getting 80% of their wages, other people having their hours cut, and that pushed wages down. So when we look at wages this year, when people have come back from furlough, it's really been boosted by the fact that last year's wages were quite low. Yeah, okay, I could understand that. Some of the group was just wages returning to the level before the pre-pandemic. So fair enough, the 7.4% might not actually be an increase, but then it also tells us then the multiplier effect, are house prices going far too high? We talked about this other day, I'd actually done a vlog on it. House prices in Lower England are around about 11 times the value of the average salary. So in other words, you've got to earn 11 times your salary to buy a house. Up here in Fife, we're round about 5 times, 5.4 or thereabouts. So we've still got a lot of mileage, almost double the amount of mileage left in the marketplace, as the banks try to work out new techniques in order to get somebody on a salary. It needs 11 times to buy that house. So the banks are going to work on ways to do that. The banks are going to get into the same problem as they got into before, more than likely, unless the government stops them. It is their job to lend money, because that's how they make money. They take your money, they're supposed to pay you savings on it. That's not happening, is it? And then they'll lend it to people like myself, because then we take that money and then we make more money in buy to let. Well, hey, so I leverage their income, they lend me at 3.5%, and I'll leverage it up to 25% when I invest it in property and do buy to let. So that's how I make my money. I take the bank's money, make money on the money, and the bank takes your money and makes money on your money. Easy. That's the way of the world. Capitalism at its best. Yeah, so the numbers are there robustly. You can read it to your own content. I'd be interested to know your thoughts on that, on where you think the housing market's going. Do you have a different opinion? Do you see different indicators? More than happy to take your messages, take your questions, and I'll answer them. If you want to message me privately, please feel free to do that. And until next time, guys, I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.